Is this really the best play in Madden again? What's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about the best play in Madden 23, and yes, it is PA boot over, and yes, it is phenomenal. Again, it is by far the best play in the game. You see all the pros run it because you can beat every single defense with this play. We can bomb the defense for a one-play touchdown. We can beat zone. We can beat the ever so popular cover one man defense right now. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys are subscribed here for the best Madden content on YouTube. Got plenty of ebooks and coachings down the link in the description below. Hit this video with a like, comment down below. And now a word from our sponsor before we get right into the best play in the game. Today's video is sponsored by the MaddenAcademy.com. Check out the link in the description below and use code TDavis to sign up for the best Madden courses and tips available. Fill out a free evaluation and take your Madden game to the next level today. Alright guys, so you can find this gun bunch tight end formation in a lot of different playbooks. You guys know how good bunch tight end is. It's been so good the last few years in Madden. Pretty much every single year it's been in Madden. It's been good. I've been around for like 10 years, and gun bunch tight end is always so freaking good. But I think this year it could be the best it's ever been, and because PA boot over is phenomenal again, and we're going to be able to do so many different things out of it. I'm in the Detroit Lions offensive playbook, but you can find this play in any gun bunch tight end. I know it's in the Chiefs playbook. I believe one of the generic playbooks like balanced or run balance or run heavy, one of those has bunch tight end as well. But I like the Lions playbook a lot, so that's what we're going to take a look at here. Now we're going to show you guys how to beat all different coverages in the PA boot over, and there's multiple different setups, so there's not just one setup that works. There's a few setups that we're going to go to that can beat pretty much every coverage in the game. So first, we're going to just show you the one play touchdown versus cover 3, the one play touchdown bomb. I know everyone out there loves one play touchdown bombs. All you got to do is streak the slot receiver, so we're going to streak Y. And we're going to go ahead and we're just going to keep it how it is over here on the right side. And you can block the tight end if you want. You can keep him on the delay. That delay route is actually pretty good this year. So what you'll see is that streak to Y or triangle on PlayStation is going to kind of interact with the safety over towards the left side. So it kind of brings him out a little bit to the left, allowing the skinny post to go to the right and get open. And then B or circle on PlayStation on that little crossing route, just going to do just enough with the safety and the DBs on the right, allowing that post to get behind it open. So let's go ahead and run it here. Let's try to buy ourselves a little bit of time. Maybe we can roll out here, try to hit it deep, and you see there wide open Stephon Diggs for a huge touchdown. The best cover 3 beater in the game in my opinion. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay here, and you guys will see what I'm talking about, right? So we'll go over to Stephon Diggs. He's on that skinny post. But watch the streak that we have Jamison Crowder on. It does just enough here. Obviously, we know it's going to bring that outside third that the DB's on in cover 3 out wide to the left. But it also takes this free safety. This is the key to the play. Takes this free safety and brings him out just enough to the left where he has to worry about the streak, allowing this skinny post to come out to the right side of him to get wide open with all that green space. And then you come down here and you'll see our underneath crossing route. You know, it doesn't do a lot. It does just enough for where he just has to be able to watch him for even like a second, right? He's just like, oh, okay, I see there's a crossing route coming, but now he knows he's underneath. I don't need to worry about him. I got to get back. But by the time he gets back, it is way too late, and Diggs is wide open for one of the easiest one-play touchdowns you'll ever see. All right, guys, going to go ahead and run this one last time here. Going to block my tight end. Going to go ahead and streak that slot receiver. Let's see if we can buy ourselves a little bit of time to roll out and hit Diggs over the top for a big play. Can we get it there? We can. It's a laser. So you see how effective this is. It freezes the outside corner, allowing Diggs on that skinny post to get open over the top. All right, now let's run it versus random defenses here, and we're going to do a couple different setups, right? So we got that one play beater obviously down, right? But there's a bunch of different ways that we can run this play. Now, the easiest and simplest setup, like you can literally run the stock. It's that good. But one adjustment I do like to make when I want a quick snap, I just put my running back on an in route. These halfback ins and out routes are really, really good again this year like they were last year. Super, super effective. And we like to throw it. So now we have like kind of a mesh concept between B and RB going from the left to the right. We have our deep crosser to Y, which we know is so good, and we have that skinny post. So we can attack all layers of the field here. Now, the reason this in route is so good is because you can just check it down literally just like that, and you're not going to ever really turn the ball over. You're not going to make any mistakes. It's like a guaranteed 2 yards, can sometimes be even a little bit more. You see here, once again, we get it to him in the flat. We make a move, we get upfield. It's an easy 4 yards. You make a guy miss, it's a 5-yard completion, right? So the defense has to worry about that, right? So then you come over to the right side. We have these other crossing routes getting wide open. You saw B was wide open right there. the pressure came in. I'm going to go ahead and block my tight end because this delay route is not doing a great job of blocking for us. But you see how these crossing routes will get wide open. And this is Jamison Crowder, not one of the fastest or not one of the best route runners in the game, but still gets wide open versus that man coverage. Let's go ahead and do it again here. We also have B on this little underneath crosser. It kind of gets underneath zones, so you can check it down to him as well. It's going to do a great job versus man coverage. Looks like we have man coverage here. If you guys have been paying attention on Twitch, on YouTube, the most popular meta defense right now is that double loop out of the nickel, which I'm going to break down on a video on my channel soon. But it's so effective, and it's man-to-man coverage. So you need to find ways to beat man coverage, and this setup right here is the perfect way to do it. You see we have all 3 crossing routes that we could have went to. All 3 routes are going to beat man coverage. You do want a little bit faster running back. I know I have Devin Singletary here. I should have subbed in James Cook for a little bit more speed. But you see that this time it's zone, gets in that little area underneath zones. Easy 5-6 yard completion. That's why this is my second favorite setup. Now, let's go ahead and go to my third setup that I absolutely love out of this formation. Now, what I like to do, you can do either one. You can either motion B or X on a slant. I prefer B majority of the time, but I will switch it up a good bit. Go ahead and put B on a slant, put your running back on an out route, because we talked about how good those ins and out routes are. And you can do whatever you want with the tight end. Sometimes I'll streak him, kind of use him as a clear out for Y to get behind the zones. Sometimes I'll just block the tight end. It's really all preference to whatever you guys want. Go ahead and motion over that slant. Now we have this slant crosser combo. So wherever the user goes, we go the opposite way. So we either throw it a Y or B, especially versus man coverage. It is phenomenal depending on what the defense does. Looks like we have a little bit of zone here. Let's go ahead and motion over. Same thing. Motion that slant. We can either throw it a B or we can throw it a Y coming across the middle. The user chooses Y this time. We check it down to B on the slant. So it's really 1 or 2 reads, right? You can throw into B or Y depending on where the user goes. If they run with Y, we throw it to the slant. If they're going to run with the slant that we motion, we're just going to wait, be patient, and throw it to Y on the sideline. So let's go ahead and do it one more time here. This time I'm going to streak my tight end, kind of use him as a clear out. Also like to put X on a flat sometimes, allowing room for the slant to get open, as you can see there. Tough throw, but we're still able to make it because these motion slants are going to whoop man coverage. So this is the setup I like to do here. Sometimes I will get rid of the skinny post, and I'll just flat X, allowing room for that slant to get open, kind of brings out the zone defenders. So now we're really flooding different areas of the field here with these slants, and you also have your check down to these little baby out routes. So there's just so many ways you can attack out of the PA boot over. We'll go ahead and do that setup one more time so you can get a good look at it. It looks just like this. Motion over the slant. Let's see what we can have here. It looks like it's man coverage. We should have this motion slant coming across the middle for an easy completion. These motion slants going to do a great job versus man coverage. So this play is just absolute money. There's so many different ways you can run it. You can go ahead and flip the formation. You always want your bunch usually to the wide side of the field. So I like to flip it depending on where I am as far as the hash marks go and where I am on the field. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys got to be using PA boot over. I know it was the best play last year, but it's the best play again. Get this play in your offense. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give this video a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Plenty more Madden tips on the way. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my exclusive content here on my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the links in the description below if you want more cool stuff from your boy.